hours and 17 minutes. It is Sunday, March 7th, 10:07 a.m. Here's my dream summary. First of all, I don't know what happened. I went to bed at 10:40, listened to a podcast, listened to it shut off after an hour. And then I guess I fell asleep eventually. But then I woke up kind of sweating, so I went upstairs at 4:30 to see if the thermostat was set too high, but it wasn't. So I put on another podcast for another hour, listened to that end. I think it was the Andrew Klavan one at that point. I think it was, no, maybe it was Klavan the first time, and then I listened to Ben Shapiro the second time, yeah. And then, now it's 10 o'clock, and I've just been lying in bed awake for a few hours. I'm gonna have to check what tea my mom served, because yesterday she was like at dinner, she's like, does anybody want sleepy time tea? And everybody's like, yeah. But I gotta check what this sleepy time tea is. Beautiful day out, very sunny. This is the kind of day that my mom is probably out walking with her friends or something. The one dream that was big in my head last night was about Jen, my girlfriend, original girlfriend 10 years ago. What were we doing? We were sitting somewhere. It was at a big park, or maybe it was downtown. But I just remember it was really intense. Like, were we walking around a city or something? I don't know, we're sitting somewhere, and she's saying to me, and I'm just, I don't know, she's touching my leg, and I'm touching her, and she just says, but I just remember the main thing was that she said, but we broke up, like we've got different lives now, like it was 10 years ago, we both got married and had kids. I think that's what she said, but in my dream I knew, no, we didn't both, she did. Oh, sorry for the eyebrow thing, I need to cut my eyebrow hair. I went to the barber once, like 20 years ago, or when I was still getting haircuts, and this Thai place on Church Street in Toronto, and he cut my hair, and then he went through with scissors, he went shh, shh, and I was like, whoa, that's weird, but I kind of liked it. It was nice grooming and stuff. So, yeah, I miss my barbers. I went to one at Bathurst and Queen, too, this Italian guy that was sometimes in commercials. He was always cast as a barber in commercials. I never understood why. Why can't you just cast anyone as a barber? But I guess he looked like a barber, and he had the barber shop, and he came with the whole package. So, yeah, he was in a poster on the subway cutting like a hair for a tongue. And what was it? It was like, bring your tongue to life. It was some kind of candy, and it was like, oh, look, the tongue's getting a haircut, haha. Anyways, yeah, she was just like, but we can't do it. And I was just like, but, I'm just thinking, but I love you, and it was just so intense, and I don't know why, and I know why, 'cause, so then I was sort of lying awake, and I was just like remembering that when I was around 40, and we sort of broke up, and she was still helping me, like, with some things with my condo and stuff, and, like, she just came to clean it or whatever or help me out with something when I wasn't around. And then I remember standing in the parking lot with her, and she was just like, are you happy with this? Like, that we were broken up and not together, but still okay. And I was just like, yeah, I guess. But that was a moment I could have said, no, I'm not happy with this. I love you, and you're comforting, and I'm good for you, and you love me, and let's just stay together. But at the time, I'm like, I don't know, I was enjoying being single, or whatever, but it's just so stupid, because when I just read about that doctor saying yesterday that where was it? Some email, it was saying, like, the things we ask people to figure out your real age, as opposed to your like, in terms of health, is like your health and whatever, and one of them was, do you live with someone you love? And I was like, oh my God, see, that would be actually making me younger. I would be healthier if I lived with someone I love. And then I was lying in bed going, well, I live with my parents right now. That's okay. They love me, sort of. But I don't think that's what the question means. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, what if I just marry somebody, anyone, whoever's around, kind of thing? And I'm just like, it's not that easy to find someone you love, like that you're like, whoa, And I was lucky to find a few people like that in my life. and then broke up with all of them. But then I keep going, it can't be it. That can't be the end. I mean, there's billions of people in the world. It can't just be that if this one girl, I let her go 10 years ago, that's it for my life. I mean, it might be. I guess a lot of people sort of regret that one girl. I still regret my 18-year-old girlfriend when I was 18. Um, I guess she was 17 and I was 18. No, I turned 19. She was 18. Whatever. I should have just done high school in 4 years instead of 5 years. But whatever. I mean, I just wasted another year now. I mean, that could have been the year that I saved by going, like, doing faster high school. Anyway, so I just lying in bed. I'm like, if I just get up this morning, I can do something positive. I mean, I can, do a class or something and just, teach people something, and I'll see faces and I'll be having a purpose. And I'm just trying to think, okay, who could I focus on? Okay, Charles. Maybe I could visit Charles at the store. He makes me feel better to see him. I could phone my friend Kathleen. It's always nice to talk to her. I need to have a little group of people I can talk to every day. Um, anyways, that's my thing. I hope to God I can find someone else that I can love. Good morning.